I wanted to feel that we were able to authentically represent our faith and our church and our beliefs.
Miguel and I have been coming to Heavenly Rest for getting close to 6 years now. We joined the church the year that we got married.
I grew up in Manhattan. I'm a native New Yorker. My further background is my father's from Mexico and my mother's from Canada, and so I was born in the middle.
I work in management consulting, and my husband Miguel is currently the full-time caregiver for our son TJ. He has his doctorate in health education, and then he's trained as an EMT. He volunteers right across the street. It's been a great way for him to balance his own pursuits and taking care of our son, and they're like two peas in a pod. Got another one on the way. Looking forward to that. Being a mother is something that I always knew I wanted to be. Miguel and I met pretty early on in our adulthood through a mutual friend, someone that he actually had dated in college.
I went to go meet that friend where they both worked, 3 people engaging in conversation, and then maybe one person was sort of playing matchmaker in the background.
It got pretty serious pretty quickly. It was the year that his father actually had passed away, and he was pretty sick right around the time where we reconnected. Miguel's father is very influential in his life, probably even more so, after his life. He's looking for someone to help work through the death of his father, but also he really was kind of coming into who he wanted to be on his own. He kind of got serious that year, I think in general with career and life and relationships. We just kind of came together at the right time in each of our lives and didn't really look back.
I grew up Roman Catholic. My mother was more free-spirited, and so was one of my father's side that was Roman Catholic from Mexico.
A little bit of a rule follower. I like to do what's expected of me, and I think that fit nicely in the Catholic Church growing up.
We didn't feel a strong intrinsic affiliation with our church. The real decision came when we thought about raising the family.
We were starting to think longer term about just dynamics of our family and also what we wanted from religion in our lives. We were kind of just searching, to be honest.
We came to the Church of the Heavenly Rest and to the Episcopal Church through a friend. So when that friend, who was my boss at the time, said, you really should think about the Episcopal Church, we felt, okay, well, let's investigate. Let's think about it. It's a big thing.
The traditions and the structure were so similar to what we knew growing up, but it was just a different feel for us.
I think one of the fundamental things about coming to Heavenly Rest and then also joining the larger Episcopal community is coming as you are. That we're at such a time when people are rejected.
And I started to have some dissonance around, I had gay friends in college and how are they not loved by God and why can't a woman be a priest? I just didn't know how to kind of grapple with some of those things that to me were very basic. If God loves everyone, why aren't we all welcome?
To be a woman, to be gay, to be transgender, to be of color, and to be accepted. When you come to your church or your place of worship, you should be able to just come and be.
I think that's really why the Episcopal Church appeals to us. Consistent Christian values, but with some more expansiveness of welcoming and community and acceptance. I don't know that my family fully understands, why we chose to change religions, but I know deep down they want religion to be, part of our lives.
And that was the challenging thing too, right? Is that it wasn't something that we inherited. When it came to letting family know, it was a lot. It was an emotional experience to go through that and have both of your family say, well, what are you thinking about? Why didn't you consider Buddhism? Why didn't you consider all these other faiths? And there are things that you look at from your upbringing that you say, these are some things I want to definitely take with me, and then these are some things that I don't know that I need to bring with me. And that somewhere in between, in the middle of all that, becomes part of your identity development.
As I become an adult and start to have my own, adult voice, from day one of coming to Heavenly Rest, we just felt so welcomed and we felt a sense of freedom.
For over 50 years, they've said, the Episcopal Church welcomes you. If you're able to simplify the message of how we've connected with the Episcopal Church, it would be through that motto. I feel here it's just a lot more close to the human being that I am.